Greetings, kin. Happy Sun's Day. On the Gregorian calendar, it is June 28th. On harmonic time, it is kin 201, Red Rhythmic Dragon. Hi, my name is Tierra, aka T, BKA kin 64, Yellow Crystal Seed. Red Rhythmic Dragon is the kin that we're on, and we're back at the top, at the very beginning of the solar seals, the solar cycle. And we'll go ahead and get started with the affirmation. I organize in order to nurture, balancing being. I seal the input of birth with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power, I'm guided by my own power double, which means we're on double dragon energy of nurturing, of being, of birth, nurturing our being in this birthing, in this new birthing. Every time we open our eyes, to me, it's a new birthing. Every time we have a new experience, it's a new birthing. Every time we think a new thought, it's a new birthing. With these things, we're planting a seed. And out of that seed, something is growing, going to grow. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on a lot of circumstances, but intention is important. Once again, we're guided by, and the kin of this creation is the red dragon. So double that. Our ally on this creation is the white mirror, which is Etznab. The original name is Etznab. And Etznab, it's a lot of traffic over here. I hope you can hear me. Etznab reflects and creates order through timelessness, or through endlessness. So you think of mirrors. Have you ever put use mirrored effects, or put a mirror in front of another mirror? Depending on what kind, it portrays endlessness. Like there's mirrors up on mirrors and mirrors, more dimensions, more portals. That's what Etznab reminds me of. Like when we reflect, the way that we see the outside world is a reflection of how we see, or something that's happening in our inner world, in our inner verse, the universe. How we see, portray, look at the outer verse, the universe, is a reflection of our thoughts and beliefs and inner knowings. Okay? So that's our ally today. Being really monitoring our thought process, looking around at our life experience, our current life experience, how our being is being nurtured, reflecting on how our being is being nurtured, and depending on how our being is being nurtured, it shows us where we are as far as our birthing, what new birthing is happening, or what part of our birthing are we in? Are we in the middle, the beginning, or the end? And remember, with endlessness, there's the end of one thing is the beginning of another. So there's this small part of the end being kind of it's not complete. The end is not complete because it's still a continuance. And so also with our challenge of this creation, which is the blue monkey of play, of magic, and not major illusion, play, magic, and illusion, playing in this illusion with the power of magic. If this is a challenge for us today on this creation, we have our friends here, if you know any friends here, to reflect. How are we not able to play today in this illusion that we call life, in this matrix that we call life? And how are we not able to take it and turn it into a life that we prefer? Because that's what magic is. You take one thing and you turn it into something else. So how is our being not being nurtured? Because if we don't feel good in our body, how are we ever going to have fun? How can we make light of anything in order to transform it into something else? Even our thought process. If we're not feeling good in our body, how will we be able to take these reflections and turn them into endlessness, into a continuance of something that we prefer in our lives? We also have the sun as the hidden helper in the occult section of life, of enlightenment, enlightens, because the sun, how enlightens, um, and gives life, sheds light in dark spaces with the power of universal fire, that inner sun, that fire that purifies with enlightenment, um, with knowledge, with information. Some information does not feel good. Some knowledge, when shared, does not feel good. It goes back to reflection. Is this true or not? If it is true, what can we do about it to create order in our lives, so that we can, so that our being is nurtured, you know, and we can thrive and be able to play with our being nurtured in this birthing, in this life, and being able to reflect and see where we can change things so that we can play, you know, and have fun. We're once again, we're also questioning, because we're on the yellow warrior wave spell of questioning with intelligence and fearlessness. So it's a perfect opportunity, if we're not feeling good in our bodies and our beings, or maybe a business or something. It could be anything, but for the most part, it's the body. So questioning with intelligence, being unafraid to question ourselves and the things around us, our situations, maybe even people, with intelligence, without fear, because fear can turn things into paranoia. When it's nothing to be afraid of, it's just curiosity. And there's information there. All right? Now, earlier when I said we're at the top of the solar cycle, this is what I mean. So right here we're on we're back at the beginning, which in the first is the red dragon, the first and the last. So yesterkin was actually the yellow sun. Oop, I forgot to mute that. Um, but yeah, so this is the cycle. So if you look here, not tomorrow, but what is that, Tuesday? We'll be on a galactic activation portal again. And ooh, in abundance. Oh, okay. Okay. And yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And then last but not least, we have the Seli Plasma. We're on the Seli Plasma, which is connected to the root. I didn't mention this yesterday, but we're also on a new moon. This is the cosmic moon, which is the 13th moon, which is the last month or moon of this creation, of this year. So we'll be moving, going back to the first month after this month is over. This is natural time. And this time, wow. So the cosmic turtle moon is what we're on. If you look at the back of the turtle, it carries time. It literally carries time on its back. Natural time. Not time created by man. Time, natural time. Go look and look this up for yourself. Do your research by yourself. Even you can Google it. Time on the turtle's back. And if you didn't know, if you weren't familiar, look up America being the turtle island. Do your research. This is all relative. Nothing is I don't even have the words for it, but this is all science. It's proven. It's nothing that just came out of nowhere. It's all true and proven. Get into it. Find your galactic signature. Let me know what it is. If you need assistance, let me know and I got you. All right? Y'all take care and Lakesh. Peace.